You don't think like most people, and for a long time, you thought that was a problem. You watched others move fast, talk loud, fit in easily, while you observed, calculated, questioned everything. People called you too serious, too quiet, too intense. But here's the truth no one told you. You weren't behind. You were seeing further. INTJs are not built for noise. They are built for clarity. While others chase attention, you chase understanding. While others react, you strategize. While others follow patterns, you break them. Your mind is not random, it's architectural. You don't just think, you design. You see systems in chaos, patterns in behavior, future outcomes hidden in present decisions, and that's your power. But power comes with a cost. You struggle with people, not because you lack emotion, but because you see through things too quickly. Small talk drains you, fake energy irritates you, and inefficiency, it almost offends you. You don't want shallow connections, you want real ones, rare ones, meaningful ones, and that makes your circle small, but strong. Here's what most people misunderstand about you. You're not cold, you're controlled. You don't show emotions easily, not because you don't feel, but because you feel deeply and you don't trust easily. When you care intensely. When you commit, you're all in. And when you trust someone, they matter more than they realize. But you don't hand that out for free. You value competence, you respect intelligence, you admire independence, and above all, you respect people who think. Now let's talk about your mind. Your strength is strategy. You don't just live in the present, you're constantly building the future. You analyze outcomes before decisions are made. You calculate risks others don't even notice. You're not guessing, you're predicting. That's why when others panic, you stay calm, because you've already played the scenario in your head. But here's the trap: overthinking. Your greatest strength can become your biggest weakness. You analyze so deeply that sometimes you don't act. You wait for the perfect plan, the perfect moment, the perfect certainty, and that moment rarely comes. So remember this: execution beats perfection. Your ideas are powerful, but without action, they're just thoughts. Now let's talk about growth. INTJs don't grow by becoming someone else. They grow by balancing who they already are. You don't need to be louder, but you need to be heard. You don't need to be more emotional, but you need to express what matters. You don't need to think less, but you need to act more. Learn to communicate your vision, because what's obvious to you is invisible to others. Learn to trust selectively, because the right people will multiply your strength. And learn this one thing deeply: not everyone thinks like you, and that's not a flaw, it's reality. The world needs builders, and that's what you are. You're the one who sees what could exist and quietly works to make it real. You don't need validation, you need direction, you don't need approval, you need execution. And once you align your vision with consistent action, you become unstoppable. So if you've ever felt different, good. Different is not your weakness, it's your advantage. Because while others are reacting to the world, you are designing it.